what America thinks it is versus what America is, two very different things. We like to think we're all about big balls, big change, big action, right?
Yeah, we're
We're
not.
not.
We're not even close to that, dude.
We're not.
Oh
We
man,
we carry a big stick with our military, don't fuck with us or we'll nuke you,
that's it. Yeah,
you know. But
that's about
like
it.
that's just being a bully. That's just being a bully for practical purposes because you don't feel like dealing with all the intricacies of foreign policy, you
No
know.
kidding. I mean,
Like it's easier
slowly
to
that's
it's easier to get what you want to just have the biggest gun in the room and just be like, hey, we're the United States. We're gonna do what's best for us, and you're gonna like it,
yeah,
and everything's gonna revolve around us. That's just see that kind of sociopathy. I can actually not necessarily excuse, but understand and accept more easily than the domestic policy fuck ups.
sure. Yeah, yeah. Because at least in that regard, like we're so like hell bent on spreading our influence worldwide that we don't even really have to focus on improving life here because like if we're perceived like worldwide, globally, like abroad, of being so bold in spreading democracy, even though it's all a facade. Like the facade is what fucking matters ultimately. And the fact that we do swing our dick around, um, and we get these foreign entanglements. And of course, like imperialism, like itself, on America's end, it is starting to change. Like we're starting to take a little bit from like China's approach, like focus a lot more diplomatically and strategically, instead of getting involved in these interventions. Of course, we pulled out of Afghanistan. It's a lot harder to manufacture consent about
Right.
like different things. And we use proxies instead of like get like our actual military and actual troops involved in like these like certain conflicts and whatnot. We fund who we like we fund Ukraine because they got invaded. Um, it's definitely a changing landscape, but like still like the mites and like the show, the facade is still very much prominent. It's always going to be given. We fucking spend so goddamn much on our defense budget as it is. I mean, we call it a defense budget, but like
No, it's
it's
a offense budget.
yeah, pretty much.
Well, George Washington said that the best off defense is a great offense.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding.
So
And like
that's in keeping with the tradition of America. And the traditions of America, Stat Pat, are what really drive American progress. Is
yes,
sticking to the traditions.
oh god, right? Sure, totally. I mean, I mean, it's to the point like it's unthinkable. Like even Bernie Sanders, like when a defense budget would get passed, would introduce an amendment just to cut it by 5, 10%, and of course it gets voted down because
Right.
like it doesn't matter that the Pentagon continuously fails its audits and it's missing like what like $9 trillion or some shit,
Right.
or the fact that like we continuously buy um, updated military equipment, and then
We don't need it.
it just all sits in various warehouses at various
Yeah.
bases,
Yeah.
and just never gets used. We got like thousands of tanks in Nevada just collecting dust or whatever the fuck. It's like it's so much waste. It's so
Yeah.
much waste. It could be better used.
Um, so the United States has around 750 military bases in at least 80 countries, and the total number of foreign sites with installations and facilities is just over 1,000. Wow, that sounds cheap to maintain. Does anyone else have that kind of burden? No.
No.
See, that's the problem is by winning World War II and winning the Cold War, we kind of became the custodians of globalistic capitalism
Yeah.
because it was like our thing. And this is the price you pay for being the bully king
Yeah.
is you end up with a greedy ruling class and they don't think about the future. They don't think about the next 20 years. They don't care.
Yeah,
They think
just
about the next 20 minutes.
yeah, that's exactly like the immediate future or about their re-elections. It's like everything is like a 2 year cycle, and like that's all that matters. It's not.
They're
There's no
quarterlies.
there's no long term like strategic thinking about like most things. Honestly, yeah, really frustrating.